Hello, how is everyone doing? My name is Otto and I hope you're having an amazing day. This video is a tutorial on how to use the new DJI Action 2. So on this video, I'll be explaining how to use the main camera, the different menus, and the camera modes that you get on this device. Depending on which version of the DJI Action 2 you buy, you will either get a module that is just a battery, or this one, which is also a battery, but it has a front-facing screen. The main camera module is completely sealed. It is waterproof up to 10 meters and it has 32 gigs of internal memory. For pictures and videos, you can only use 22.4 gigs for storage. So if you want to use a micro SD card or if you want to charge the main camera, you need to attach one of the two modules. Down here, this is the slot to insert the micro SD card, and on this side, you will find a USB-C port to charge the device. When you open the box, you're going to get these accessories. Use this lanyard if you want to use the camera on your chest. Connect this piece to the camera, and then connect that piece to the plate. You can also use the plate inside your clothes, just like this. DJI recommends to only use the camera without any module connected to the lanyard. This accessory will let you use the same accessories that the GoPro cameras use. This is a 2-in-1 accessory. If you remove the base, you get a 1/4-inch thread hole to use it on tripods or extension rods. On the base, you can remove this cover and there is a nano rubber type of glue to stick the base on any surface. According to DJI, this nano rubber can be reused after cleaning it with water. The accessories can be attached at the bottom of the camera or at the bottom of either module that you're using, just like this. To connect the camera to the second module, you need to line up the contacts and then just let the magnets do their job. Make sure that these clips are locked in position. To remove the module, you want to press the clips on both sides to unlock and then just pull away. To turn the device on, press the power button at the top of the camera. If you have a module attached, this button will do exactly the same. To turn the camera off, press and hold the power button. When the camera is on, the power button is going to be the shutter button. Press the shutter button to start or stop recording, or to take a picture if you're on photo mode. The first time you use the DJI Action 2, you need to download the DJI Mimo app on your smartphone. If you have an Android smartphone, you need to do it directly from the DJI's website because it's not going to be on the Play Store. The link is going to be on the description down below if you need it. With the camera on, open the DJI app and connect it to your camera. Follow the indications, read the agreement if you want to, and then proceed to activate the device. Once the activation process is over, try to connect the DJI Mimo app with the camera to download and install the firmware update. If your phone can't connect to the camera, try selecting 2.4 GHz on your camera settings. To access the menus, swipe from the top to the bottom, and here you will find different settings. Down here, you can select which memory you want to use, the internal or the micro SD card. Here you can format the memories and you can also select to export your videos from the internal to the external memory. This icon is for general settings of the camera, power management, and so on. And here you will also find the wireless setting that I just mentioned a minute ago. Swipe to the left for the second page and here you can select Pro Mode, voice commands, the brightness of the screen, and this over here will lock the screen orientation. If you want to be able to shoot in vertical mode, you need to set this to off. Swipe up to exit the settings. Press on the battery icon to see how much battery left you have on each module. This is how much time you have left to record on your memory card or the internal memory, depending which one you're using. If you tap this icon, it will show you your video clips or pictures. Swiping from the left to the right will let you delete a video or mark it as a favorite. To exit playback, swipe from the right to the left. This icon is the button for the settings. On normal mode, the only option available is the field of view. You can select the standard, which will have the least amount of distortion. You can select wide and ultra wide. If you're using Pro mode, you can change the shutter speed, the ISO, the white balance, and the color profile. If you are on photo mode, here you will be able to select if you want to shoot in RAW or JPEG. You can swipe up on this little icon here, and this will let you adjust the zoom level. This over here is the information for the camera mode that you're using. For example, this means that I am on video mode shooting at 4K, 24 frames per second, and Rocksteady is on. To change those settings, I can press there, or I can swipe from the bottom to the top. On this corner, you can select Rocksteady, which is the DJI Action 2 electronic stabilization. You can also select horizon level, which will try to keep your video horizon straight, but it only works at 2.7K or 1080p. It doesn't work at 4K, and it only works below 100 frames per second. This icon over here will let you set a time for loop recording. For example, if you set it for 5 minutes, it will keep recording over and over for those 5 minutes. To change the different camera modes, you need to swipe left or right from the middle of the screen. There you can select photo mode, video mode, quick clip, slow motion, and time-lapse or hyperlapse. On photo mode, you can press here and select the aspect ratio and a timer if you need it. On video mode, you can select the frame rate and the resolution, as well as the Rocksteady stabilization system. Quick clip is just a regular video, but the difference is that you can set the recording time to 10, 15, or 30 seconds. When you press the shutter, the camera will only record for that length of time. When you're recording a quick clip, you can also add more time by pressing this icon over here, and you can stop the recording at any time as well. You can set the different frame rate, resolution, or settings for video mode and for quick clip. That means, for example, that you can have one to shoot at 24 frames per second and the other one at 60 frames per second. For slow motion, if you go here, you can select the resolution and the speed. At 4K and 2.7K, you can only select 4x, which is 120 frames per second. At 1080p, you can select 4 or 8 times the slow motion speed. The last mode is time-lapse, and if you press on the corner, you can select time-lapse or hyperlapse. For time-lapse, you can select one of 3 presets for crowds, clouds, and sunset. If you select custom, you need to swipe up again and select the interval and the duration. Interval is the time that will pass between 2 shots. For example, if you select half a second, it will take 1 shot or frame every half a second. Then you select the duration, which is how long you want the camera to be doing the time-lapse, and right here you will see the duration of the final video clip. For hyperlapse, you can select the speed down here. The higher the speed, the faster the video will look. But you can also select automatic speed, and the camera will try to select the right one. You can press up here for both time-lapses and hyperlapses to select the resolution. That's going to be all for this video. Please let me know in the comments if this video was useful for you. Leave me a like, subscribe, have an amazing day, and until the next one, bye.